Hey, we're back.
Very chatty.
We're back. About my client part 2. Just to give MJ a bit of a catch up. The killer's here, obviously. This is the last trial day.
Hello.
We found out the note. We found the note from the bear, from the figurine we had. The note was a fake. It wasn't even real. There was no suicide note.
Yeah, apparently Corita forged it.
Yeah. So.
And
now we're trying to prove Adrian's we're trying to prove Adrian's innocence after proving her guilty.
Just named him.
Well, she is my client after all.
Anyway, we knew the one thing that he said is not true because we already proved that Adrian didn't know that Juan was dead at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we knew that she wasn't dead because of the wine glass.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which we all agree is still not a wine glass.
No, it's like a dessert drink or dessert glass.
You could use it for a couple things, but yeah.
Thank you so much for taking your time to testify, Mr. the Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, the client had no idea that Juan Corita had been murdered.
What? How the hell do you know that?
Sam's got to come off of realizing that you're not the judge anymore.
Oh, sorry, I'm going down from the
From this clearly not a wine glass, Your Honor.
This is why we're each in part of the courtroom. Dela's the lawyer, and MJ is the judge. I'm the prosecution. Sam's on trial.
We're all part of this.
I'm going to stand in the corner, just trying to figure out what the door's about.
Bailiff, whack their pee-pee.
Oh.
Anyways, Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corita had only fainted, which is why the glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim.
But isn't it just a part of Andrew's calculated master plan?
That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they never would have left their fingerprints behind.
I see your point, Mr. Edgeworth. What is your opinion?
I don't want to get my pee-pee whacked. This is the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain the strange phenomenon?
Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail?
Hey, that's mean. Not that minor.
I don't know. I have seen much bigger in my time. It is not a very important piece of evidence, as to say.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. If Adrian Andrews was your client, as you claim, then your client should have knowledge Mr. Corita's death. If not...
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Then, that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. I found you again, Faker.
How strange. Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You can't say things like that without evidence.
Ah, sorry.
Are you guys just like... Is this a date?
Bro, we're throwing the match.
Third-wheeling?
Shut the fuck up, we're throwing the game.
Yes, they are. I'm pretty sure of it.
Prosecution can request further testimony concerning when the request is taken. Also get me some juice for me and my lover boy.
Very well.
Very gay over here.
I gotta buy some more time. Let me wait for the items to get here. Very outcome of this trial lies with those items.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, Gumshoe got in a car accident, so that was something that happened.
Oh no, I'm dead.
No, he's
Oh,
fine.
we didn't figure out who's doing gumshoes.
Oh,
If they can take it.
Okay.
Because you also got karma.
Yeah.
Anyways. Killer?
the killer.
Oh,
I guess the killer's a little shy today.
Yeah, this request came to me while I was drinking some wine about a week ago. It was a request for my service on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
So you physically met your client.
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your false examination, please.
Well,
Something's
I
weird
feel
about this
like
one.
they would never. I don't feel like they would ever meet in person. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
that-
No, like that is exceptionally risky for someone you don't know
Yeah.
anything about.
we're gonna press this because this is suspect.
So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What with the brief pause?
Press further.
Press them.
Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. Sorry.
Why?
That is because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye and seducing them.
Oh, Mr. Wright, was the testimony now of any importance? I don't think so. He basically said nothing.
Yeah, not important. I agree.
Not... Why he meets his clients is not important. That wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions.
What do you mean by this?
My question, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him.
Well,
Him, huh?
sounds like you totally met them face to face, Mr. Talking.
Oh, you know what? Because Adrian is a gender-neutral name. I didn't even think about that.
Then when I thought I can trust this person as a client,
I feel like immediately we shouldn't even have to press for this one or anything. That should be just like, hey, hold on a second now.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony of any
It
importance?
was
Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've got.
Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was the utmost importance.
Oh, really?
That's the case. Witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony.
very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client.
So we present the profile. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at the bar and took the request at the time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy.
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
Sorry, that's an impossible tale.
What?
Shelley the Killer.
Wait,
You have never met the real Adrian Andrews, have you?
eh? Why would you say such a thing?
Because you made one very big slip up about her.
Please don't misgender my client. What did you say just now? About her?
you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you she is a woman.
A whole man.
Oh,
That's funny.
you misunderstand. For he told me he was a trans man.
Joke's on you.
Witness
This,
just testified the following.
this was 20 years ago. That didn't exist.
Technically, it did, but
It was a joke.
Face to face with his,
Yeah.
I know. That he always meets face to face with his client when taking their request.
But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Your Honor, that's the point. He's never seen her. She's a woman. He hasn't seen her. Oh, he's sweating oil. We got him.
That's a funny way of portraying it.
He sounds like he's never met a real woman in his life.
The killer's just an incel.
are you sure about that? What would Mia say about that? Or Maya?
Remember? Oh no, Sam's doing it too.
To be fair, she's just a terrorist, so I assume like assassins and terrorists like get together.
No. We are mortal enemies.
And remember, Adrian, we are thousands of feet in the air.
Why would the assassin?
Why would the assassin? I'll beat the.
I am sorry.
out of you.
I am the transceiver.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat it out of you.
I've lost track of what's going on at this point, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Her name?
Yeah, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. Anyway, unluckily for Mr. Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. So he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What a fool.
What? What is going on? I'm like so lost.
That's actually partially why I chose to go by Sam.
Shelly the Killer.
We
This court demands an explanation.
well, we were at a gay bar. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another.
So does that mean you remember something different now?
Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more.
Okay, we're almost at the end here.
Just going to spit out more lies.
So help me
Very
God.
well, but this time, please try to give the truth and nothing but the truth. I thought
understand.
assassins were accurate.
Yes. Well, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Corrida and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name and at the end of the letter, I thought my client would be a man. Typically they are.
So you took this job through a letter.
Imagine about a letter in his earlier testimony.
They also said that he doesn't take them through letter or mail.
Yeah. Very curious.
Careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. Oh god, as long as he's standing there across from me, no matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
Now then, let's begin cross-examination. I have golf to get to and more people to throw in jail because I get paid.
Can I join you for the game of golf?
No,
Oh. Can I at least have another shot of
Are we really not going to press him on the mail?
no, I don't think it's worth it.
No?
Oh.
I think that one is probably the one we press on because it's like 2 or 3 other things will learn those other things.
Yeah.
I was wondering what
I
those
mean,
2
yeah,
or
I
3
want
other
to know about those things also, but we're not going to... Okay, fine. 2 or 3 other things?
Yes.
And these other things?
A few things that have nothing to do with this case.
Don't let him slide, Phoenix. He'll keep coming back for more.
Keep
If it was
pressing.
requested by the client, then it does matter to the case.
Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client? I smell the stench of a backstabber. And you should turn out to be one Dabernack.
Well, wait, hold on a moment. This is bad. Didn't press my luck. Oh, I have to think. Is it worth pursuing?
Press further. I think it's worth.
Keep going.
We have to.
If Maya dies, that's a casualty of war.
This is a very important matter.
The world will be improved by
Please
her
cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were.
If it is truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine.
The bear figurine?
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Corrida's suitcase.
And then what did you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away.
You gave it to your client. Interesting.
This situation sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just said in your testimony, please.
As you wish. One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews.
What? No, something doesn't seem right about this. Either this or the note I want to present.
I'm just following your instincts here. I have no clue why either.
Well, I mean, where did we find the figurine?
I was gonna say, yeah, where'd you find the figurine, and why would you be tasked with finding the figurine?
Okay, if you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it.
This item?
I can't see.
I see where you're going.
That's where I'm going.
I would like to go on this vacation of whatever you are speaking.
Okay, goodbye, Judge. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
Remember, Sam, you're Adrian now.
Oh, and I was going to burn it for her sake.
That's Andrews. No, wasn't
Yes,
the
it's Adrian Andrews.
That's definitely not what you would sound like. That sounds like the killer again.
Take it back, Doc.
No. How dare you, Sam?
Are you telling me that this is not what Adrian Andrews would
Yes.
sound
No,
like?
I'm telling you that exactly.
That would have been Old Bag. That would have been perfect for Old Bag, because I couldn't nail down Old Bag's voice.
Okay,
Because if Miss Andrews had it, it would have been burned.
Ah, damn! You got me again, you stinking rats.
Sorry, I was trying to clear my throat. Order. What are you two going on about?
So, by the very fact that this note was still inside the bear, tells us your client didn't know how to dismantle the puzzle.
Which means...
It means, Your Honor, that it's impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Oh! sounded very excited there. I don't know why.
Order!
Knock, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement.
No, that's not.
That's enough. If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do.
I feel like this would be the perfect time to tell him that Madame Gar was spying on him, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, we really should be saying that.
It's gonna come up clearly, but, like, I feel like it could have come up by now.
Gentlemen, people of the court, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
Please, not that. Please wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand otherwise. Otherwise,
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on now? Do you think there's more need to hear this testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should...
We can't do this, Edgeworth. Keep this up.
Prosecution...
What the fuck is wrong with everyone?
Prosecution... rests.
Are you guys sick?
Prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
What? Well, I never thought I'd see the day. What the hell is even going on? I guess if the prosecution rests, then prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that's the case, then even though if I'm reluctant...
Hey, came back.
I must believe Shelley the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley the Killer's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
If I end the trial right here, right now, and your client, Matt Ongard, would be innocent, and in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Struggling over here too, Phoenix.
Prosecution has no further questions, so we will hear the defender's final remarks. Bella, please bring Matt Ongard to the stand.
Items from the killer's hideout didn't make it into... Tried as hard as we could. Looks like time here is run out. Make heroes.
Stop.
Sonic. Sorry.
Not heroes as sung by Shadow the Hedgehog.
I refuse to believe he would actually sing it.
What goes up must come down.
The outcome
Yeah,
now
mate.
lies in your hands. I am all of me.
Also,
That I believe he
remember,
would sing.
Oh, who gets on guard?
Me.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, like, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think if you was truly innocent good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Nah.
Oh, he quickly flipped.
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Mr. Vanguard? You were atrocious as a lawyer, weren't you? Giving your client away like this? And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap, it was just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, I get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer?
You better get on Edgeworth. You better get on guard or guilty sentence, okay?
I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this one.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt on Guard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer's going to say what I want, aren't you?
Right.
Can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't have the evidence on me anymore. I have to listen to my heart.
Phoenix.
Guilty. Go for it. Maya's death will save millions.
Don't lose your way.
No, guilty. Maya would never forgive us. If she lived at all, she would never forgive us.
We seem to be pretty split down the line here.
I said,
I think all three of us are saying guilty.
All right, we're pretty split down the line here. We're pretty split down the line here, I think.
No, that's only your overactive imagination.
Anytime, Mr. Wright. Matt on Guard, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry. Vanguard is...
Hey, nice screenshot.
Francisca von Karma?
What are you on?
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix, right?
It would be more of German accent, but
I can't do a German accent.
oh, okay, well.
So forget that one. This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that secure, scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them?
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this.
Oh, it's in his coat.
I mean...
What the hell is that thing? Is there mold growing on it?
Yeah, I can spot his tattered rags anywhere.
He's not even here, he's just still getting dogged on.
I apologize for the ugliness, but there was nothing else I could wrap it in.
Fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that raggedy cloak. Oh, coat. Yeah, it could go either way, let's be honest. I'm sure inside of it is a crucial piece of evidence.
Also, that implies that your previous choice was for not.
Maybe.
It could be irrelevant. Yep. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains for me to do is hand down my verdict. I do not believe any evidence presented now will change the outcome.
What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Gar be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
Well, I like you more than Mr. Phoenix Wright, so I'll go with you.
I was the one who was suggesting to bring you.
However, this obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring any new points, they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Mr. Von Karma, if you please.
The pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. I'm trying.
It must have been quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among this evidence we're about to see, there has to be something will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle. Sure of it.
This is all we can hope for.
The first item is the pistol.
Does pistol have anything to do with this case?
I say question for more details, because I imagine this is the one that he used to shoot her.
Yeah, we need more details. Does this pistol have any relation to the case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least to me.
That's the pistol he used to shoot you, isn't it?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh.
I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
At least you didn't keep it in your shoulder like your dad did.
I don't think they could have removed it from his dad at that point.
No, he could have. He chose not to.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Because he didn't want to be found out.
Francisca. Probably not going to help us very much.
Technically, he would already be dead of blood poisoning if that was the case, but
Not always.
Second piece
the
of evidence
second
is the
piece
videotape.
of evidence is this videotape.
Took that from out in Guard Mansion.
Question for more details.
Details.
Yeah.
That's security.
There is no reason to not question anything for more details.
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would suspect that the tape is very important.
Judge?
Why would you say that?
Because he came to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of his officers at the site. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy uniform.
For more details.
Details?
Yeah.
Was that used during the crime?
That's what he abducted Maya with.
I am almost certain it was. There was a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
No doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
Then
There is a button missing on this uniform.
Interesting.
Button.
Yes, you big oaf. It is a very unique button. I am sure if we were to recover it, it
You know-
would provide us an interesting clue.
You know, I'm technically your older brother.
Yes, I called you a big buffoon.
Hmm.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor. Your Honor. Honor. I don't know.
Matter. No, that's more
That's what I
French.
I know. I rolled my R there.
I'm sure under normal circumstances, these items would be useful. However, our question is not who did the killing.
It is who is the client.
Yes, that's correct. And these three items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may now step down.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled. This court has already had all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. I know I was just talking to you about how, this would be you needing to make absolute sure, but I don't feel like it anymore. You wasted my time. Wonderful, absolutely splendid. The judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
Phoenix.
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
You're wrong. I think they do exist. I will get my unicorn. But you have to make that miracle happen. Just
You
like me.
wanted a unicorn?
I am splicing horse with deer and hopefully getting a unicorn.
That would just create another giraffe or a moose.
You've come this far. You can't give up now. Also, shut up.
No matter how you think about
Don't
it.
make me
it's-
shut up.
It's
Try, for my sake. Please, I want my unicorn. Two ways out of this situation for us.
two?
First, make Ungar wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Mm-hmm.
Killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Unguard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
Second one, force the killer to end his contract with Unguard. If the killer were no longer to think of Unguard as a client, then he would let Maya go. Actually, that's the easier of the two options, Phoenix.
That's even how will we? Yeah. If he trusts his value as a client, then that's the only way would be to.
Phoenix, shut up, you're stumbling over words. Both of these seem impossible feats at first. Either one happened. You just have to believe.
Bigger
Just
problem
identify
is,
the killer.
Judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. He says he has shown that he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that always worked for us?
The other side, huh? You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he
Turn things out.
doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
Person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, the judge, all seen the pieces of evidence. That's how come we've come to know the truth. There are people who've seen them all. Those people do not know the truth. Truth may be what brought the miracle in the end.
Sorry. There are no objections to the time, right? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectably sit back and listen, kids?
Boom, boom, boom.
No.
I've
No.
already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I am not saying it's us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want us to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you ask with such passion. You get one chance. You fuck up, I shoot you.
You
With
shoot
Shelley
him,
the
I
killer's
shall
gone.
whip you. You shoot him, I shall whip you until the end of days.
Possible to turn the situation around in one try. What are you doing?
One try. That's all I will permit.
Yep, there's one way we can do this. There is only one possible way, Phoenix.
I have an idea.
Yeah, only one way.
One way.
Or
Now, Mr.
another.
Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to call to show the evidence to? Shelley the killer.
Let a killer.
Shelley the killer.
The option. I see. And now, Phyllis's court, the one piece of evidence you would like to show this person?
I think it's pretty obvious. His uniform, clearly.
No.
The gun.
It's the suicide note.
We just scribble out, Celeste's name and put that on guard.
We try to peer pressure Shelley to kill her.
Actually, I didn't even see what does the court record actually say about the evidence?
I don't know. We didn't actually look at it.
Yeah, we
Small
did.
caliber pistol thought to have been fired by the killer on Karma. While retrieved, the killer violently tried to recover it. Contact known. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder. One of its special buttons is missing. That
Sounds
make
like he wants to be tape.
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to the witness.
Bailiff, please bring the transceiver from earlier and take the handcuffs off of it.
Looks like they got a hold of him. Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about...
Excuse me,
this
who are
trial?
you? Who are you to take my lines?
Well, you took my lines before, so I don't take your lines now.
Well, you were here before I was, and now I am taking over this court case. Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence, correct?
Yes. One is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was in order to... I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
There was a video camera hidden in the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What?
Judge.
Judge?
Yeah, sorry.
Judge.
No, it actually got froze on my end. Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed the camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews?
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
This was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing?
I gotta say, this is, besides the next game, this is one of the best endings to any of the cases in the series.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It is very impressive.
Oh no, wait till you get to the actual conclusion.
Why did Malcolm feel it's obvious. It's obvious, is it not?
Well, we know, he
The
told
reason
us.
why he did it. He's told us already. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene.
You want to see one? Jesus.
They didn't trust your skills.
Yeah, no, they wanted to blackmail you.
I mean, depending if he was, if Matt was a real sick fuck, then the first one could have been reasonable.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they had said.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe in anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the videotape comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want to.
Yeah, it's kind of not the best decision to have the assassin handle the tape you don't want the assassin to see.
Well, it seems like the assassin was going to totally just, actually not watch it at all.
Yeah, that is honestly good on him. That is an assassin you can trust if that's the case. There's no reason to blackmail him at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer?
It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural.
Yeah, true. He's been one of the best liars in the series.
That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots on how to use people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness.
Yes?
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that's right.
But what if the traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my
Yeah,
punishment.
he goes way into more depth with this.
I love the jazz theme.
Yeah. He's got a really cool theme.
I see.
I'm really so in character right now.
These games are really good at personifying characters.
Absolutely.
That's all I wanted to know. Because, I mean, these games are basically visual novels with light puzzle solving.
They
So
are
the
really
traitor
visual.
becomes the killer's next target. Oh, how delicious.
Not done just yet. Hold on. Still a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. This is how we turn this case around.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands.
The smarmy smile I have on my face right now.
I will now return to you your precious item. What the?
Come on.
It's not an item.
Let's stay in contact, man. We can get burgers on the weekend.
I thought I'd never see you again, Maya.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah, that was Maya.
Yeah.
That was Maya talking. And I was talking to you, say that we can get burgers on the weekend. Maya's the Joker of this universe, so. Oh,
She
jeez.
was turkey, don't you know?
Oh, thank goodness.
There was no animation. He was just down.
If you take me out for burgers, I guess suppose I could add some sauce to them for you. I got some
This
special.
trial appears to. I'm still lost.
I have some
however,
special ones from Quebec.
Actually, I'm sort of. Okay, can we start from the top? Arg! Miss Cotton Carver, where did that?
She's always has her sights on her. She's gonna hit you. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
You know that is the truth.
And now we're finally seeing him
Look at
panic.
Sweating. Mr. On guard.
Smile.
It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But for that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. I would almost feel bad if he didn't get someone else killed. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watched this video. Jesus.
Yeah, like he
Basically saying you-
really put him in the hot seat.
Basically, he's saying, you want to see what he'll do to you?
You want to watch?
Help me.
Well, here's the thing. He's seen the video already. He recorded it.
Well, I don't know if he's seen it yet, but he knows about it at the very least.
Mhm.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this with you all right with you, Mr. Wright?
We've finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix, plead whichever way your heart tells you.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
I want to say not guilty just to see him squirm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me at him.
Alright.
I want to plead not guilty just to see him squirm.
And then we can have some burgers with Mia.
Congratulations, Mr.
and-
Mountain Guard. Please, make sure to savor every moment what little time you have left. Your Honor. As always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. Court finds the defendant Matt on guard. Please wait. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? If I get not guilty, I'll be killed. What? I'm.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
God!
Guilty.
Oof. Dude, that's how. I guess that's how.
How the first one happened. I guess that's how the first one happened.
I guess so. I guess that's what they're implying with that, because we never really found out otherwise.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Yeah,
But if we
damn.
thought it was missing Pa or whatever, but
Well, I guess you uncovered the truth.
we? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
If anything, the judge made this actively difficult.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Mr. On guard?
I left him with Von Carr, but he'll have more scars. Not really worried about it. I'm sure he's getting full course meal of whipped leather right now.
Take that and that. I feel terrible. Actually, no, that feels terrible.
No, he's an asshole.
Hey, he's a murderer.
No,
He's fine.
no. For the voice.
Oh.
Adrian.
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand, and when I did,
Oh, don't worry. I think you appear in the next game too.
I really felt hopeless.
Must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. She's trying to forgive him for what he did.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty relentless, but he had to be. This witness, how should I put this? She had an illness. Going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
That's brutal, actually.
Yeah, but he had to get her to talk.
No, don't get me wrong. I know why he did it. It's just, oof.
Yeah, no, he
It's
was
so
very
rough,
rough during those
actually.
moments. It was hard to watch.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself and who I am. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm
Just
And today-
buffs up.
I know, right? When the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved.
She's smiling.
I am so happy that she is.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I'm really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Ooh, that hit me. Oh.
And you didn't even experience it, like all of it.
But I know the
it was
feeling.
rough for a long while.
No, I know the feeling of seeing yourself the first time.
Ow.
Well,
I hit my
looks
finger.
like we've resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about.
Ah, no shit.
But everyone seems to be in good spirits.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for me, I guess.
And
That's all. Court is adjourned.
Get out.
Adrian's over there just bawling her eyes out.
Time to go play some golf.
March 23rd, 5:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. You were great out there, Phoenix. That was amazing.
What I did out there was right.
I'll give you an S+.
Wasn't it?
The first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them guilty verdict
Crazy.
at the time. No, I said what I said. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. Now realize that there's something more important than just getting a not guilty, right? Don't worry.
Would you like to repeat that?
Yeah.
I think this is the only case where our client betrays us. I'm not sure. I haven't played Apollo Justice. Think back a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with that
I know
final
there's
piece of
another Ace
evidence.
Attorney game where something like this does happen.
I'm not sure which one, though. Think about the incredible decisions you had to make.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement.
Can I finally say something?
No,
What? Your seat
No.
is very
Into your
comfortable.
heart.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, my climb on guard is.
Just fun fact, by the way, there's apparently a bad ending to this. I don't know how you get it.
So I do know this.
Guilty.
It's if you choose the opposite. If you choose innocent at the end there, Adrian Andrews instead gets charged.
So, yeah, there you go.
Is that really how you do it?
I guess so, because
like, where he's like, "Are you absolutely sure if you don't present the videotape?" Basically,
Yeah, but
if,
that's not it. That's not the instant thing. That's later. That's
Or sorry, here's how it exactly works. You present something other than Shelley the Killer's profile, the videotape, and also while on guard wants to blackmail.
So basically,
you,
if
the
you
killer
get
of the
any
You
of
videotape.
the, if
you basically
get
have to
any
throw-
of the things wrong,
you have to throw the court case, basically.
you have to get it
It's
wrong.
one of the
It
few
is your
times
one
that
strike
getting
out.
it wrong is not a game over.
Your aunt spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. We did the right thing. Right.
Yeah, you
It's
did the
worth
right
it.
thing.
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. We got her, don't worry, we got her quarter pounder deluxe. Extra sauce.
I got some extra sauce for her from Quebec.
Lamb chowder.
Ladies and
Really?
gentlemen, we got her.
You're telling the truth, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, I can't believe it. She's safe. Yes, she's quite safe. On her way here as we speak of the patrol car. She ordered a double. Oh, Mystic Moya's safe.
I can just imagine Phoenix just wants to collapse now.
You really did it, Mr. Oh, wait till the next case, or the next game. It's gonna be even worse.
Definitely hard for a kid.
Why? I believed in you. You kept saying to I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Wah.
Thanks, Pearls.
I never thought of
Oh.
Phoenix, a shortening of Phoenix to be Nick.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Did mine just start calling her that? And I still kind of throws me off.
No, it makes sense to me at least because
Yeah, because NIX at the end.
Yeah.
Peaceful on karma.
About earlier, Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
She's also still 18, so.
Yep.
Oh damn!
Yeah, no, she's a baby.
How dare you?
Don't worry. Well, in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. And she's my sister, so I know she's a pain in the ass.
Edgeworth?
My own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. As I say, Savon Karma really doesn't develop over this whole game pretty much at all. Used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast and strong with that selfish me. But I fought in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat.
I remember that.
Felt like I had lost everything because of that. The first game was really good.
It is. I loved it.
I mean, all of them
never
are
finished it.
all of them are pretty good. Though, since you're gonna join us now for the future games, you'll get to experience because you don't really have to play these.
In
Like,
order.
well, no, you do have to. At least the first and third, you do.
Yeah.
Look, I just didn't care about the clown case.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, in this one.
No, the one after this one. This was the fourth one.
Oh, he's talking about the clown case, the one that ruined the internet for like a week.
First of all, she. Second of all, oh, that one.
Sorry, my brain. That.
I appreciate it.
You talking about the clown girl case?
Yes.
Oh,
the
okay.
one that has the photographer girl that shows up as your partner instead of Maya.
I think that's. Well, we'll figure it out later because I'm confused on which case we're talking about.
Yeah.
Weirdly, there's a lot of cases with clowns. Now I'm thinking about it.
Hey,
No,
I don't know what up.
Couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. Left that note, Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
I would like her butt and nothing but her butt on my face.
As well as you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
That was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. That was the moment of clarity that I'm super gay for you, Phoenix.
What foolish nonsense! We all knew this already.
I didn't. I was still closeted. Not anymore.
Well, congratulations, brother.
She called me her brother. No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, I wish that I have one small complaint with the story, and that's I just wish this Edgeworth Phoenix connection was built up a little more in this game. Because it kind of just
Maybe
happens
built
all in
it
this last case.
Oh, that's fair. But if they built it up anymore, they would be kissing by now.
I mean,
Who said they aren't?
and then before I knew it, it began to trust in that man as well.
Gay.
What? You trusted your enemy?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, also my boyfriend. Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. Truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we have and hold everything we have. Racing the paradoxes one by one. Never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But always, eventually, reach one single truth. This I promise you. The truth. The claw. Yes, there's a reason why prosecutors and defense lawyers exist. Sure, you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? The man who only had his sights set on victory. Ran away into the night. Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth a poet? I don't understand.
When you disappeared, I felt betrayed.
They really are hammering home the homosexual relationship between these two.
Come with me, Pearl.
The reason I decided
you
to
don't need
become
to
a
see
lawyer to
this.
begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me
Let's go get some burgers with
all
Joy,
those years ago.
Maya.
And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool.
Miss Von Karma, I thought we were getting burgers.
I don't want to hear that wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. We shall get burgers afterwards. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You're no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
He's fell on the ground.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't it the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. Anything else? Oh! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? Put in another quarter again.
You're supposed to come with me. We're getting burgers now.
Burgers! I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action.
Great.
You should keep this, right? You know, for later.
Why?
For later.
I hear that Maya really likes those things.
Oh no. Speaking of,
Maya!
Mystic Maya. Aww.
That's so cute.
I mean, basically, Maya's technically old enough to not be an orphan now, but they're both orphans at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pearl's mom is an asshole.
And yeah, in prison. Nick, I knew you would come through. Got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. We sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing right now.
Whatever. Look, let's go get some sandwiches and nuke them. I really come back to haunt you like a ghost through Pearly.
Really easy to do something like
In their case, yes.
I mean, Mia does it all the time.
Yeah. He doesn't know what she feels like. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Apparently, she only feels like it during court.
Don't mention it.
Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. You're not getting any burgers. I'm relieved you're alright.
He's getting a burger from Phoenix. Don't worry about it. Come with me, Maya.
It looks like you... Wait, hold on. If I recall correctly, I just want to double check something. Yeah, Maya and Francisco are the same age.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, I forgot about that until just this moment.
Huh.
It's because Maya is so silly and Francisco's so serious, so Francisco comes off as older.
And the fact that Francisca's apparently been doing court cases since before they were 18.
Yeah, I think she said... Hold on, I think it said she was 13. It's age 13. Jesus.
Oh,
yeah,
Jim.
Jesus.
It looks like you made some real progress with Edgeworth. You'll have to tell me about it while I draw a Yowie later.
Stop.
Well, I suppose it's a little different from who I was a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's embarrassing. Don't worry, Nick. I didn't let that monster feed me any Impossible Burgers.
Really? Okay.
We gotta get food. Chow, grub, I'm starving. You're paying for it all. Big burger.
I'm a prime rib at least.
Please come with us, Mr. Edgeworth. If you insist.
Alright, so how about we head up the usual place?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Hmm?
This case messed up. That awesome evening and got away with my gourmet food. I decided that we're having to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick.
To be fair, she is starving.
Yeah, she probably hasn't eaten in like no, because I think it's been 3 days now since she was abducted. And she was probably given minimal food and water.
I mean, you can survive without food for 23 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. This
You-
place.
March 23rd, 7:30. You'd think the cameras be gone by now. 7:38 p.m. Gatewater Hotel lobby. Oh, jeez.
Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
His head looks really small without his coat.
Or his hair.
Hair.
That too. He's got 2 things missing.
Oh my
Gumshoe, are
God.
you right?
Hold on a second. I gotta get an image. Hold on 1 second, guys.
I gotta read for you so we can finish this up, but yeah,
Sorry.
I'm really embarrassed.
Yeah.
I don't
I didn't think I would
hit
hit
telephone
up-
pole of all things.
Telephone pole? So it wasn't a red light that got him.
Oh god, I forgot. Who wants to be our...
Yeah. Did it again, city boy?
That's actually pretty good.
I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me. And I ain't joking.
Yeah, I was more excited than the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
Why are you still in a suit?
Well, I just really
Thanks.
like it.
Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just ticket. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather around.
Phoenix is surrounded by all these weird zany characters, and Edgeworth does not know how to handle it.
You're gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
Looks like Lotta herself got a new camera. God dang it.
Oh, pal. At least we can now put this case behind us now.
You know,
Tonight's all about eating. Let's go chow down, pal.
I said Lotta I don't think appears in the next game, but I thought about it. I think she does appear in the next game.
Oh god.
Yeehaw!
Amen to that, pal.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, me? You really think so?
He's right. Wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Ah, well, you know, it's just... Oh, wait. That's odd. I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout. And surely I took 4 things in total, sir.
Or,
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item?
Oh, come on, y'all. It's over. Bahoo, boy. I tell you, you really are something. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh?
You think so?
Why does she look happy about that?
She gets a lot of attention.
true. Being William Calvin.
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Nah, that's a southern accent. That's not my fucking JFK. Weren't you scared? Yeah, God damn it. Yeah, it was really scary. Felt so hopeless. So, to take my mind off things, I drew a picture. Don't worry about the pencil. Already gone.
You had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Moya's picture.
She just drew the Nickel Samurai eating a bunch of burgers.
I guess we'll see.
Huh. Oh. Where it went?
Oh, I wonder what was in the coat.
Aw, too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Sure nice to see them both smiling again.
Beep beep.
Uh-oh.
I have a feeling it's...
Edgeworth.
Missile
Why
lock,
is
missile
that?
lock, chest
This thing is
flare,
picking
chest
something
flare.
up.
It's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, its tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Oh, yeah, it's probably Buster or something then.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's about time for me to excuse myself. Still have some work to do.
But Mr. Edgeworth, we haven't even eaten anything yet.
Yeah, Phoenix is right there.
You're eating way too much, you glutton.
I had fun tonight, now if you excuse me.
Wait.
What?
You forgot your goodbye kiss.
Here you go,
I just want
smooch.
to say... Thanks, Edgeworth. Really saved me out there.
You can thank me with a smooch. Give me a smooch, lover boy.
Remember, it's not gay to smooch the homie.
Unless it
But
is
in this case, it's very gay.
very gay.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? Smooch. Too much lovin'.
Not hard enough here. Not that there's anything I can give him to express how it...
We can, but it's not in our inventory.
The whip!
Yeah, the whip.
No, I really mean that. Give him the whip.
Take that.
What the this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me, I was only doing my job. Looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Moya.
It's Pearly. Of course, my dog wants to leave.
Oh, I guess you two could go back to being lovey-dovey, right?
Jessica's next to the door, so I can just let him out. It'd make things easier. Anyway. No, wait. Well, I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
Earl, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me.
Austin Powers.
Anyway, baby.
Anyway.
So, who's
So who's
paying?
paying for this lovely dinner party?
Oh god, his split personality, it's coming out.
I only get that personality when I drink tea.
If you need to ask.
I'm like...
Go and say thank you to Nick.
This is part of the reason why Phoenix has financial issues. My spending all his money.
Wait, you're part
yeah.
sawdust?
I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill.
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd be better anyhow for $3,000. Or it better be. Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Listen, the meal's one thing, but making him buy another camera when he's not even responsible for it going missing in the first place?
That's just mean.
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Nick.
Oh, you don't need to hold back yet now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is gonna be. Oh god, this is going to be the first time I hear the real you.
One, it's been a while since I heard you say it. You know, being a hostage, chained up and tied up and everything.
Oh no, it wants me to say it. Oh no.
You have to do it.
Oh no, no, we don't have a way of doing it.
You gotta.
Actually,
You have a
I
Y
think
button?
you can. Like, I think if you have the microphone on, you can maybe.
Hold on,
Yeah, it
it
should
might,
be.
it might not be said. Hold on. Where is
Wait,
it?
can we
'Cause
all?
we can't, Grubby, or
Oh yeah,
we can't complete this if we can't say we complete the game if you can't yell.
Can we all go one by
objection,
one and
objection, objection. No,
I think you gotta hold the Y
No.
button.
I am holding the Y button. It's not working.
Okay, here's a better
Objection.
question. What do you have in the config for this?
I was like, what is the bind for the Y button?
It's the mic.
No. What is the key bind for the Y button?
What do you mean?
Because like on a DS, because it's saying hold Y and say objection.
Oh, you're right. I see. Hold the.
Yeah, so what is
I was
the
tricked.
actual button?
There, it's A. Objection. Objection. Well, objection. Come on. Come on. We're so close.
Okay.
Another button on for.
Typically, you need to assign a key to the keyboard to control trigger the microphone input.
I know. I'm pressing that button.
You
No,
might need to get
go
another
to-
one to actually enable.
Which one
the
are
mic.
you using again? You're using Desume?
Yeah.
Or Desume?
Oh no, this is Melon DS.
Melon DS. Look for audio or input settings. You might find this option. So use a real microphone,
Technical
emulate a low sound,
difficulties.
or assign a key to the microphone. If you're using a real microphone,
Oh,
assign a key to the
objection.
keyboard.
There we go. Found it.
Yay! Objection!
Took a while.
Hey, credits.
We did it.
We did it. Sam, thank you for joining us here at the end.
Yeah, it was fun.
Sam will be a regular going forward for the future. We don't have to read this stuff. We'll just let it go.
I
Especially.
had a great time, baby. Don't worry about me.
So, especially because the next one has a lot of characters in it. So we're gonna need a little more help.
Mhm.
But as for the two that were here the whole time, how did you guys enjoy this one? Because we gotta do the end of Let's Play things where we talk about the game and all that.
Overall, I think this one was pretty good. I do feel like the clown case did drag a little bit, but besides that, I think it's overall pretty good game.
still
Definitely had a
like
lot
it.
of memorable characters.
This
I do
This
still think
game-
that the puppeteer needs to go to jail.
he does. This game does introduce some characters that will be consistent throughout the series, or at least important for the next game. Because you got Pearl, Morgan will be important going in the future.
Is the killer a repeat character?
No, the killer doesn't show up as far as I know. He might show up in the Edgeworth Investigation games, but I don't know.
Because I know he said he was pursuing those still also.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's in those games or not.
Possibly.
This girl, we'll see her. Maggie Bird.
Wait a
We'll
minute.
yeah.
Where
Maggie,
was
oh
she
my
in this
gosh.
game?
She was in the first case we did. I'm pretty sure. So, like a year ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I don't even remember what the first case was at this point. I know it wasn't like the typical easy case like they usually do in these games. Like it was a bit more complex than the beginning cases usually are. Don't worry, I don't think we see this guy anymore.
Actually,
yes, you hear
apparently the killer pops up later.
Oh, well, then look at that. I didn't know.
Was very good.
But the next game is again touted as the best game in the series. So you should experience this, and you will like it. Has the best, arguably the best prosecutor. So.
Well, hopefully we get to that before I decided to get bored of waiting and I ended up doing it in my own time.
Well, I'm gonna finish all the projects that I have going, and then we'll start that. So don't worry, it won't be too long before we started, unlike between this and the first game that we had the big break.
Wood. Also wood.
She's 16, you're not allowed.
Nope, never mind. Taking it back.
You like beating you with a beating
I had no clue.
To be-
Excuse me.
To be fair, most of these other characters are like 20 and flirting with her, so...
Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, Shelly the Killer pops up in 2 cases.
Okay, so he does pop up. Don't tell me what game. I want it to be a surprise when he eventually does. Delic, you didn't get to say your thoughts. What did you think?
I still think you were a bit harder on the con case. I honestly kind of like that one also, but like that last one, dear God,
It was so many twists.
that was rough.
There was so many twists.
Like, you think you had a grasp on everything, and like, okay, you know this is a lie, this is a lie. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, just when you think it can't get any worse, it gets worse somehow.
Yeah. For me, I think the beginning cases. Unfortunately I don't even remember what the first one was right now. When I start uploading these, I will. But the second case was good. Felt a little, but the second and third case felt a little bit drawn out.
I forgot that old bag had a thing for Edgeworth.
Yeah, thankfully I don't think she appears past this game. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. If nothing else.
I thought she would be a reoccurring character, considering how much she appeared in the first game, at least.
Nah, she appears in that game and this game, and I think that's it for her.
Aw.
I mean, that was one case each.
Well, I mean, that's for most characters.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna be arrested for the things she did do.
She actually pops up in others.
Damn it.
Windbag or Andrews?
Hey.
Windbag.
I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure Andrews pops up in the next game.
You mean old bag?
Yeah, old bag.
Well, her name is Wendy Oldbag.
In 3 of them.
The other one.
There's Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulation she pops up in.
Oh, so she is in the next game.
And then Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth.
Okay, so that's the side game. We're not gonna touch those for a little while.
And then another one in Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth.
Okay, so the 2 Edgeworth games. Oh. For the most part, so we'll see her one more time in the mainline games.
Oh.
Good Sam, since you came in here last, do you have any thoughts and opinions?
Well, from what I know of the previous game, which was years ago, so I barely remember much. This is a good continuation of the characterizations of Von Karma, Edgeworth.
Von Karma wasn't in the first game. Her dad was,
Yeah,
but she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was.
She was not.
Yeah, she was.
She was not.
Where?
Her
She
da-
was in the case with her father. Like, she was a witness, I'm pretty
No.
sure.
No, she wasn't in it.
She wasn't.
No, this was her first game appearance.
What? Then how do I
Yes.
recognize her?
Because there's.
She's a
articles
very
on the
pop-
internet.
Yeah, she's a very popular internet character because her design is great.
Dominatrix, I get it, but
I think she does appear in some few, and as some small cameos in some other games. She might be like might pop up as a or prosecutor in one of the other ones. Don't worry, you'll join us for the next one because you all need to experience it.
Where is Francisca going?
How dare you? I know I was here.
That's not what he said, but okay. This.
How did you know I was here? That's...
I heard you were planting certain things on a person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash. I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of the man, told me something very interesting. What was the 4th thing?
Sure, I took 4 things.
4 items?
He put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here?
It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you gonna do now?
That's none of your business.
You're running away?
Shut up! You don't understand the thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Franziska.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I am expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is such a yeah, whatever. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be the one. I had to.
May not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown away my whip and away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm gonna say this again. Prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. Think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always let me alone and walk on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow before me, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
Believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You're going to use her during the trial, right? You're dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today you chased after me after I left you behind after all those years. That's why you're standing here now, side by side. I have no intention of stopping. If you say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Ah! Oh no, she's so cute.
I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I am going to walk in your shadow forever.
The illusion breaks.
Our battle begins now. So you'd had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
That is not a face I ever expected.
Well, it was a masquerade, so good.
Yeah. I'm sure we will meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. Pretty sure this is Edgeworth. I'll take good care of this fourth piece.
Oh, this is definitely Franziska.
So I can give it to you when at last we meet again. You show it?
There it is.
That's so cute.
It actually worked with the seashell quite well.
Well, yeah, they did that intentionally.
That's rad.
Good for you, Porcupine Head.
How rude.
It's a term of endearment at this point.
Well, alright, I kind of hoped there would be like a little something here that just gone straight to the title screen.
Something now, no?
Alright, well, regardless, we are done. After all this time. Like a year and a half of the making.
And then Von Karma went on to play Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon.
With that, we'll see you guys next time. We will be doing this, and Sam will join us for that one, so that'll be fun.
I'm excited.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.